मंगल साज भया प्रभ अपना गाया राम। अब नासी वर सुनिया मन उपजे अचाया राम। हुक्मनामा गुरु ग्रंथ साहिब पेज 845 846 अंग 845 846 बिलावल मोहल्ला पंजवां छंत एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद। मंगल साज भया प्रभ अपना गाया राम। अब नासी वर सुनिया मन उपजे अचाया राम। मन प्रीत लागै वड़ै भागै कब मिलिए पूरन पते। सहजे समाइए गोविंद पाइए दे सखिए मोहे मते। दिन रैन ठाडी करो सेवा प्रभ कवन जुगति पाया। बिनवंत नानक करो कृपा लै मोहे लड़ लाया। बिलावल मोहल्ला 5 छंत एक ओंकार सतगुर प्रसाद। In the olden days, about 500 years ago, Indian women were generally dependent upon men for their economic and social survival. In those days, it was usually a middleman such as a Pandit, Hindu priest, who used to go around and try to find suitable matches for different boys and girls. And there used to be a big curiosity among the girls to know what kind of a groom has been found for them. And they often longed to see and meet their would-be spouse. In this Shabad, using the above metaphor, Guruji places himself in the position of a young girl who has heard the good news that for her, God himself has been chosen as the groom. Therefore, feeling overjoyed, she goes to her friend the Guru, who is already wedded and united with the spouse God, to share the good news and ask him for some advice. With the above metaphor in mind, Guruji says, "O my friend, when I sang the praise of my God, there became a befitting occasion of rejoicing. When I heard that my groom is going to be the imperishable God himself, a great craving to see him welled up in my mind. When by great good fortune one's mind is imbued with his love, a great curiosity arises in the mind to know when one could meet that perfect spouse. So I said to him, 'O my friend, please give me such advice that I may imperceptibly obtain and merge in that God day and night. I would keep standing in your service, but tell me in what way you obtained God.' Nanak prays and says, 'O God, show mercy and unite me with yourself.' Para 1. Pyas mahada har ratan visaha ram. खोजी खोज लदा हर संतन पाहा राम। मिले संत प्यारे दया थारे कथाया कथ विचारो। इक चित इक मन ध्याय स्वामी लाए प्रीत प्यारो। कर जोड़ प्रभ पै कर बिनंती मिलै हर जस लाहा। बिनवंत नानक दास तेरा मेरा प्रभ अगम यथाहा. Now, comparing God to the most precious jewel in the world, Guruji describes how he happened to find that gem and what kind of bliss he is feeling on such a great discovery. He says, "O my friends, a great joy has welled up within my mind because I have bought the jewel of God himself. The seekers have found him out in the company of saints, because when the dear saints meet, they reflect on the unutterable discourse of God. O my friend, imbuing yourself with the love and affection, meditate on God with full concentration of your mind and heart. With folded hands, pray to God and ask that you may be blessed with the profit of God's praise." Nanak says, "O my God, you are incomprehensible and unfathomable. I am your servant and humbly pray to you to bless me with your name." Para 2. ਸਾਹਾ ਅਟਲ ਗਣਿਆ ਪੂਰਨ ਸੰਜੋਗੋ ਰਾਮ। सुखो समूह भया गया विजोगो राम। मिल संत आए प्रभ ध्याए बने अचरज जांजियाँ। मिल एकत्र होए सहज टोए मन प्रीत उपजी मांजियाँ। मिल जोत ज्योति ओत पोती हर नाम सब रस भोगो। बिनवंत नानक सब संत मेली प्रभ करण कारण जोगो. Describing the scene of this unique marriage in which the soul is the bride, God is the groom, and saints are the marriage party, Guru says, "O my friends, when the destiny of the bride soul comes to fruition, an unalterable date for marriage is fixed. Then happiness prevails everywhere, and the bride's separation from God is ended. When upon meditating on God, a person meets saintly people, they become like the unique kind of marriage party. Getting together, they imperceptibly come to the house of bride's heart, and a feeling of love also wells up in the hearts of friends and relatives of the bride, her sense faculties. Then, like warp and whoop, the light of bride soul merges in the light of God, and the bride soul enjoys the relish of God's name. But Nanak humbly submits that it is only the saints who have united her with God, who is the cause of all causes. Para 3. Pavan sohavada tarat subhagi Ram, Prabh khar ayada gur charni lagi Ram, gur charan lagi sahaj jagi sagal ichha punniya, मेरी आस पूरी संत धूरी हर मिले कंत विछुन्या, आनंद दिन वजय वाजे यहाँ मत मन की त्यागी, बिनवंत नानक शरण स्वामी संत संग लिव लागी. Guruji concludes the Shabad by sharing with us the bliss he is enjoying after his union with God, and indicates how we too can enjoy similar happiness. He says, "O my friends, when I sought the shelter of the Guru, my God came into the house of my heart, and now this house and the floor or the couch of my entire body looks beauteous. Yes, when I sought the shelter of the Guru and reflected on Gurbani, I imperceptibly woke up and was alerted to the false allurements of the world. Then all my desires were fulfilled with the grace of the dust of the saints' feet, humble service of the saints. All my desires were fulfilled, and I met with my spouse, God, from whom I had been separated. Now day and night rings the music of joy in my heart, and I have shed away all the self-conceit of my mind." Nanak submits that in the company of saints, his mind is attuned to the shelter of God. Para 4-1. The message of this Shabad is that like young innocent bride, we should embellish ourselves with Guru's advice, shed our self-conceit, and imbue ourselves with love and devotion for God, so that one day, like a handsome and meritorious groom, God may come to wed us also and bless us also with his eternal union. Vaheguru Ji ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji ki Fateh. SGGS, page 845-846. Thank you.